to my Thursday Live. If you don't know me, my name is Laura Hunter, and I am the CEO of Tori Belle Cosmetics. And I am here to do a pro tip for you guys today. I was a hair and makeup artist for 25 years in the pageantry and fashion industries and a photographer. So that's why I'm a pro. Anyway, so we're going to do kind of a fun one today because it is summer and it's the perfect time to look perfect without looking like you're trying to be perfect. So we are going to do the no makeup look, which weirdly, of course, involves makeup to look like you don't have makeup, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so here's what we're going to use. We're going to use a little of our Stark Naked palette and a little of our Timeless Warm palette, and we're definitely going to use some of our contour and our powders and our blushes because these are all very naturally colors, right? And then we're going to do Anchors Only. I'm going to use a little bit of liner still, but Anchors Only look on our lashes and some fun highlights. So the big thing is, one, I'm actually going to do it right this time. I'm always doing my foundation first because I don't usually do it as part of my pro tip, but because it's so important to the no makeup look, I'm actually going to do it on screen today. So I get to do my eye makeup first, which is how you should do it. So that is great. All right, so for the eye makeup, obviously we want it to be very neutral colors. We want it to be just like sun-kissed and shadows that would occur in nature. So we're going to use our Timeless Warm here. And nice warm colors, I think, are great. If you've got the skin tone for it, most people can wear some warm colors. So don't worry. Unless you've got some crazy blue undertones in your skin, you can wear warm or neutral colors. All right, so we're going to go with the Timeless Warm. And I'm going to grab, this is really easy. I'm going to get my little brushy cleanie out of my handy dandy guy here. I need to wash it soon. My palette. All right, I'm just going to go right in with this beautiful peachy color. And I'm going to do the whole thing. Because another part of doing this is that you just don't want to go too crazy. You want it to be kind of big strokes. You don't want to see a lot of definition. You certainly don't want it to look artsy. You know, we're not going to do like big lines or cut creases or anything like that. All right, so then I'm going to go right into this second color, which is really warm, like a caramel. And I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush. Here we go. Use our medium brush, give a little wipe. And I'm going to do this so if you're looking straight forward, you want to do just over where the arch of your eye is. So I'm looking straight forward. I'm going to go like that. So you see how I've got that little line there? And then I'm going to fill in down to the crease. That's a great way to do it because it immediately gives the illusion of a less hooded eye because it rounds that off. Now, anywhere it's not rounded off, you want to round it off. So for me, it's right here. This is where I have a little hooding right there. Okay. Same thing with the other eye. It's a nice hack too. And I'll fill that in. All right. So easy, right? Now we're going to go into pretty cocoa color in the middle. And notice we're using like mostly very matte tones here because it's more natural looking. Now with this cocoa-y color, we're going to do just this little corner of our lower lid. And that'll blend on its own really easily into the base color. There we go. You guys are like, are you even doing anything? I am, I swear. Okay. Give it a little blend. Take our blending brush and just blend them together. A little top, a little bottom. I mean, it doesn't need much. The colors are pretty similar. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to go back into this pretty cocoa-y color here, and we're going to do underneath. You can make a mess. It's okay because you don't have any foundation on, which is why we do it this way, because we can always wipe anything off. So I'm just going to lightly swipe. Don't flick. Flicking's bad. Then you're just putting makeup all over the place. I'll lightly swipe across the bottom. When you're swiping, you're moving product. And when you're doing circles, you're blending. So I'm going to blend that right into that corner where I already put this color. There's circles in there, so it makes a nice seamless little line, or not line, nice seamless transition. we go. All right, I know that was super easy, right? Okay. Now then, important parts. We're going to first check under our eyes and make sure we don't have any fallout. I doubt I do because there's just such light colors. Okay, done. Now we're going to do our foundation. This is very important because your foundation is going to determine a lot of kind of how natural it looks. You want to do it thin. We're not going for full coverage here. And what you want to do is make sure that wherever you put it, you really blend it. You want to start in the middle and blend it out. So you want to use a color really close to your skin. Oh, let me put a little primer on here first. I love this primer. It fills in on I have large pores right around here. So I like to make sure I fill those little guys in. That way my makeup goes on nice and smooth. Okay. Oh yeah, that's so much better. All right. Now that that's done, that's important. By the way, you can just wear this as a moisturizing, like diffusing filter. It works really well for that. Even men, like it's great for guys who are like, I would really love my skin to look a little better and I'm not going to walk around with foundation. Give your man some primer or tell the men you know that need it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take my favorite multi-use blendy brush here. And this is 130. Make sure it is. Yes. And I'm just going to do dot, 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 dot right in the middle. I like to then just sort of touch each dot so it doesn't drip down my face. All right, there we go. Now we're going to blend this together and out. So circles. It's okay if you get on your eyebrows because we're going to do our eyebrows in a minute. But a little goes a really long way. You don't need a ton. And we really want to make this thin. Also a good reason to put primer on. So get it in all the places you want it to be, and then we're just going to really blend. Do a little over the lips. There's a reason for that. We're going to do something fun with our lips. All right, now start blending it out. So you can see it, like it doesn't take much to blend it out. Just circles and circles and circles. To the hairline. Because this is really, what we're doing is we're going for more perfect, but we don't want to be absolutely perfect, but we want to be smooth. But you do want to see some texture. So you want to use kind of the smallest amount possible to do your whole face. There we go. And then we'll put some powder over it too for setting. There we go. Blending everywhere. Did I tell you guys that I went on a cruise? It was so fun. So we did a leaders, not really a retreat, because it was really, I mean, we just went and had fun. It was an incentive trip. It was just something fun people could earn, and they did a great job. We had the best time ever. It was so fun. We sang tons of karaoke, and we went to the Bahamas. We went and spent the day in Nassau, and it was just amazing. It was a great pre-Punta Cana trip. Now I'm like ready for the tropics. Okay, now that we've done that, we are going to take a little bit of our concealer. Here it is. We're going to put just a little dot under our eyes. I'm actually just going to use my fingers on this. And here's why. I find that just patting concealer with your finger is just a really great way to get it to blend in without moving it or making any kind of stripes. And the texture of your finger is the same approximately as the texture of your face. So it's a really nice way to just blend it. And if you're not doing a ton like this, I mean, I wouldn't do my whole face like this, that'd be a pain. But just doing a little bit at a time, that's equal. It's just nice, but we're not swiping, we're patting. The more you pat, the more it blends. Just gently patting. It's also good because you're not pulling your skin. And it just does such a good job. And we will put some powder under here to set it too. Always good to have a little setting powder, and it gets rid of some shine. You know what's funny? I've noticed, or I've always thought anyway, that it's funny because what you do when you put on foundation is you remove all of the color, really, from your face. You create a palette, right? Now you're a blank palette. Then you cover up the red, and you cover up all the colors, and then you put them back on in different places. So now we're going to add some blush. Now that we've covered up all the red parts of our skin we didn't want to be red, we're going to put the red where it goes. All right, so I'm going to grab my angled blush brush, and I'm going to go into the Himalayan salt because it's a very pinky sun color, you know, like it's very sunny. I don't want a lot on though. I'm going to do just below the highest part of my cheek. And that is an important spot because that's the spot where you would see sun if somebody had been out in the, if somebody was out in the sun at that moment. You see the sun right there. You see the pink from the sun right there. Above it, what you're going to see is the reflection of the sun. So that should be more reflective, and we'll add highlighter there in a minute. All right, so this one, just right under there. And if you want more youthful, balls of the cheeks. I'm always for that. Alrighty, now then, contour. Grab my super handy dandy contour and go into my 165, which is my favorite contour color. There you go. And if you're new, you might be saying, that is a very warm contour color. Here's my theory about contour. I know a lot of people say that you should use a contour color that is more like a shadow, so cool color. I disagree with that. I don't really want to, no matter what darker thing you put on your face, it's going to look like shadows, but I don't want to look like I'm dirty when somebody sees me up close. So I'd rather have a warmer color that looks more like my own skin that creates a shadow than a darker color that looks weird up close because it's not skin color. So that is my personal opinion. Everybody has their own and everybody is right. Whatever works for you is great. So we're just going to line that up with our ear and aim it at the corner of our mouth. So now I'm going to do under here. I'm going to put the big side under my chin, hide some of this little bushy there, and then the smaller side towards my ear. Just roll it up towards my ear. There we go. We're going to use the other color, the other side. There we go. That on there. Same thing. Line it up with my ear, aim it towards my mouth. Flip it. Get down there, like that. I'm also going to do my forehead. I like to say I have a 5 head. You see that extra finger goes there? So I'm going to do the big side to the small side. So take the larger side right in the middle and just run it along my hairline. Same with the other side. Just run it along my hairline. We'll blend that out in a minute. There we go. If you have a shallow forehead, start with the little side and don't put it at the top. Start down here. So that will make this lighter and come out a little bit more and give you more forehead. So dark, recedes, and light brings forward. All right, let's blend. Here we go. Favorite blendy brush, same thing, lots of circles. And again, we will powder over this whole thing right before we're done to blend everything perfectly. So you don't have to be perfect, you guys. Circle, circle, circle. So easy. I always forget, not always, but oftentimes I do forget to go under my chin and then I look silly. Make sure you blend that really well down. You don't want to have a funny line. And if you're like me and you're a little jowly, blend that up onto your jowls a bit, right here. Not just under, because that'll help that. Okay. Now, go back to this guy. I'm going to take this end here, which is awesome, super handy because it's the exact perfect size for your nose. All right, so I'm going to put it in my 110. I'm just going to stamp the end of my nose. Boom. So easy. And then I'm just going to go, doesn't matter which one I use, on one of these sides, and I'm going to go down that side. You're going to use both sides, so it doesn't matter what you start with. And down that side. And then we will blend that too. Okay. So you want to make sure you don't want to over blend the dark into the light. You want to make sure you just kind of do the light and then do the dark. Because what will happen is you'll lose the actual line that is necessary to look like contour. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to take my little triangle at the very end. And I'm going to do right there. Just to lighten that up a bit. And you can do that under your eyes. You can do it on your chin. But I'm just going to do right here for this look. Like the sun is hitting there a bit. There we go. Okay. You guys, how easy is this? Okay, here's a fun trick. Put our 130 back. Get our 140 out. Shade or two darker than you usually use on your face. We are going to carefully, let me find a different brush for this. What do I have in here? That'll work. Clean that off. All right, we're gonna carefully do the outside edge of our lips. So just put a dot on it. Here's why we're doing this. This is going to create the idea of a shadow around your lips instead of using a lip liner. This will look a lot more like skin than a lip liner. Okay, so just do it right outside. Just go right to the edge of your lips. It tickles. Woo, right there. You got me, right there. Oh man, this is gonna be one of those things. Ah. And you can do 1 shade, 2 shades. Don't go crazy. I wouldn't go more than a couple shades. And then you just want to blend it just outside your lip line. Good. And the reason for doing it outside your lip line is rub your lips together a bit. You want it to be a shadow or look like a shadow. Right. Oh man, I keep tickling myself. Right. We get just a little outside, and then we're gonna blend. Get just a little out. You guys can be like, oh, that's cool when it's over. Up until then, you're probably gonna be like, I'm not sure. Okay. Take our fun blendy brush and just lightly circles. Right around there. There we go. All right. You can use any color you want. I'm going to use just a little of the cinnamon, and then just to give my lips some color, and then I'm going to go back over it with some blush. And I mean just a little. You know what'd be good with this is radiance. I don't have any radiance on me right now though, so. All right, and I'm gonna put blush over it. There we go. And if you wanted, you could even like wipe the liner off, not the liner, the foundation off your lips before you add your gloss. Okay, and again, we're gonna powder this whole thing. Okay, eyebrows. Here we go. Use powder, nice and natural. And then to go into, I'm gonna do, where's my start? No, let me start naked. I'm on this guy. Go back in here into this nice color here. So it all blends nicely. If this is too, I mean, I've got really dark hair and this is gonna be fine. But you can always darken it up a little bit if you have kind of light spots. It's a very outdoorsy, light look. So you don't need to have super dark brows with it. Ooh. Speaking of things that match your hair, what do you guys think? I am considering, of course this is a wig, but I'm considering making my hair, actual hair this color. So you guys, you gotta weigh in. Tell me if you like it. I am very curious because I've never, ever in my life had a different real hair color, ever. This would be the first time ever, ever, ever. So it's very exciting. Here we go. Get this guy. So this is a pretty light color, so I'm doing a few coats. And I might go back with a little bit of the, yeah, I will, right here in the middle, where I want it darker. A little of the Nubian. Here we go. Out of our Stark Naked. Get a little Nubian going there. Just to add some darker spots where it's thin, so you can't see the hair. There we go. See that? Totally fixed it. All right, highlight. All right, so we did contour, but we haven't strobed, right? So we're gonna use some strobing out of our Stark Naked. We're gonna go into this nice shimmery ivory. What is that actually called? It's called something ivory. Nope, Ivory Glow. Yes, I mean ivory, but not something ivory. All right, so we're gonna go into our Ivory Glow, and I'm gonna grab this guy. It's a nice size for this. Make sure it's nice and cleaned off, because Lord knows what dark color I might have had on it. Okay. Oops. I stuck it in my gold for my 24K. All right. So we're gonna go in here, and this is where we're really gonna do some strobing and get that like the sun is hitting me look, right? So we're gonna do that spot that I was telling you about right here, where the sun hits you, right there. That. And then we'll blend it a little. Don't want to go too crazy. Did you want it? If you blend it too much, it'll disappear. There we go. Do a little on the tip of our nose. A little shine there. Do a little right here. So this is funny. So this is also like the blush. You take all the shine off your face, and then you make it shiny in places you want it to be shiny. Do our chin. So that in the places that you would normally have the sun hit, it hits. We're going to do just a little in the corner and just a little under our brow, just to bring it all together. It's very, very like mild, right? All right, and lashes, the best part. Okay, so to have our lashes look more natural, we're going to use a smaller lash, which is our 9 to 5s, but we're going to use them kind of like an illusion lash. And we're going to do something very close to anchors only. But I think it is hard to do anchors only if you don't have some liner or mascara on your lashes for them to magnetize to while you put on your anchors. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, see if I can get this guy open. Oh my gosh, you guys. We had like an epic battle with a container of potato salad. Like an hour ago, it was the weirdest thing. We'd like shove a knife in it and break the seal. It was like a plastic container. It was the craziest thing. But the thing like actually sealed. It was crazy. Okay, what do I need here? I guess just this. All right, so take this guy. Boom. And I'm just gonna go right on my eyelashes. Excuse my shaky hands. Too much coffee. Cup of coffee. Right on my lashes. If you get a teeny bit on your skin, it's no big deal. You can either just do a really thin line, like a liner, or just wash it off later. Okay. There. And this is really just a temporary holding until you get your anchors on. And I did earlier put a teeny bit of mascara on, so that's already on there. This just makes it a million times easier to put your lashes on. All right, while that dries, we're going to go back into this guy. Back to the palette, we're just gonna do a quick 130 brush over, powder brush, avoiding the areas that you highlighted, for the most part, as much as you can, and just blend it all in. It's just good to give it a little blendy. There, just to smooth it all out. All right. Now then, first you need to trim your lashes, especially if you're going to put them on top of your natural lashes instead of your skin, because your natural lashes are only so long they won't have anything to stick to if they're too long. So these are 9 to 5s, which means they're a doe lash, which means they are about the same length in the middle and then on each side. They're not a cat eye, which would be like that, where they're long out on one side and short on one side. So I'm going to go from the outside. You can go either way. On these, it makes more sense, though, to go from the outside, because otherwise they're just going to look backwards. Oops, there's an anchor stuck there. All right, so first things first, get a little bend so it's nice and flexible. There you go. You're just going to lay it not on your skin, but on your actual lash. And it'll magnetize. Not totally entirely because we can put a ton on, but plenty to just hold it there so you can put your anchors on. It makes such a big difference. Okay, now we're going to do the other one. Same deal. Make sure you don't cut them the same way because then they will be backwards and it will look silly. Definitely want to make sure they match. Okay. Some of that. So just remember, for anchors only, you need a natural lash under your anchor, so you just can't make the lash any longer than you have natural lashes. And give a little pinch just to kind of seal it to the lash a bit. And you can just do this. You don't even need the anchors. Like, this is fine. But we're going to do the anchors. Well, I don't seem to have an anchor thing, but it's fine. I have fingers. Fingers are tools. All right. Eddie's going to search for one, but it's all right. I'll probably be done by the time he finds it. All right, so very important. Pull your lid up gently. Make sure it goes down where you want it. Pull your lid up gently. 1. Oh, look at that. He beat me to it. Okay. And these, like, I don't know if you can see that, but I've got 2 here. Make sure you don't accidentally put 2 on at a time. That happens sometimes, and you're like, what is wrong with this thing? Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. The inner corners are always harder for me. So I usually use my fingers, but for the inner corners, sometimes I do use an applicator. Same thing, very gently pull up. Make sure push that down so it's where you want it. And you want to hold it to your skin and then pull out until they attach. And that way it'll pull it down to your lash line as opposed to just sticking wherever it is. Because you do want it to be as close to your lash line as humanly possible. The other side. It's hot in here, you guys. This is one of those like zillion degree days in the studio. Give it a little push. This is the side right here. This is the hardest one for me. I can't see what I'm doing very well. I'm not this handed. Don't have a lot of inner corner lash there. It's like, this is my challenge right here. Pull up. Did it. Haha. And then one more in the corner. Make sure I don't have 2. And see, back to just using my fingers. But the big thing is like putting it on your skin and then just pulling it towards and letting it pull and letting the lash go to the anchor, because that really sucks it in tight. Now, if you're not using any mascara or any liner, any magnetic mascara or liner, then you're also going to want to put one in the middle. I'll put it in the middle just to show you. Because otherwise, you won't have anything in the middle at all. You'll just have the edges done. If you've got the liner or the, oh geez, they're all stuck together. If you've got the liner or the mascara on, then it won't matter. But just to show you. Here we go. Same deal. Make sure it's kind of straight. Pull up the middle gently. And there. One more. For anybody doing this for the first time, there's going to be just a little learning curve, but honestly, this is not that hard. A lot easier than putting lashes on the old way. There. Yay! I always like to look and make sure that they're kind of poking up at the same, you know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure that they're about equal. And there we go. If you feel like you can see kind of an obvious line between your lashes and your skin, and it just doesn't look right, grab one of your pens and just use the very tip just to blend down just the inside of your lashes. It's hardly any makeup at all, but it really makes it look like that's a natural lash line. And there we go. Much better. Alrighty, I feel like I need more lip color. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hope somebody finds me a tissue while I grab a little lip color right here. Let's see. I'm sweating. I thought I'd share that with you all. All right, I'm getting up. You're gonna lose me for a second. Just feel like I need a little color. Some more color. Here we go. Let's try one of these guys. This looks fun. Maybe some. just a little bit of ballet, but I'm going to wipe. Find something? Nope. They're still looking for a tissue or something so I can wipe this off. I feel like I just need a bit more pinkiness to have more of a lippy lip color. Aha! I did it. Baby wipes to the rescue. All right. Because I felt like my lips were a little bit too the color of the foundation and not enough the color I wanted them. They didn't look natural enough. Okay, that's already better. Let's see. This there. Aha. I'm gonna take a teeny bit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna use my Ignite first. There you go. Like that. And then put a teeny little bit of what I think is probably something. I can't see a darn thing without my glasses on. Let's see. What is this? I thought it was ballet, but it looks a little darker than that. Posh. Ooh, I love Posh. And I'm just going to put a teeniest bit on, just to give it some color. Just dots. Okay. Feeling better about it. And then I'm going to just do like a little rub over. Kind of give it that, what, kissed look? There. Now I'm much happier and I feel much more natural by adding more makeup. All right, so look straightforward, see how it is. The only thing I'm seeing that's kind of bugging me is that this eye is a little bit hooded right here. So I'm actually going to take just a little bit. It's all about just evening things out, right? I'm just going to take a little bit more of that color that we put, this pretty color here, right where that hooding is, just to open that eye. You see how that eye opened up all of a sudden? There. That makes me feel better. Alrighty. We did it. We had a pro tip. I now look natural, but not too natural. I look, you know, natural like I want, like I'm not trying too hard and the sun is kissing my cheeks. All right, guys, that's it. If you're on, let's see, where would you be? If you're on Instagram or TikTok, I will see you next Thursday, or you could come and visit us and watch the rest of the live on our Facebook channel or YouTube. Bye to you guys. Okay, you guys, we have a really cool product launch. This is kind of different because this is a product launch only for affiliates. But if you love this, you can just become an affiliate because it happens to be the perfect time because we have an affiliate special right now where you can sign up for $2. So if you love this, don't worry about it. You can sign up for $2. And if you do, you're going to end up getting 25% off it. So it's even a better deal. It's basically like free money. So keep watching even if you're not an affiliate. All right, this is so cool. This is our new business box. So what the business box is, let me get over here. It's a big box of great stuff to help you with your Tori Belle business or any business you do where you are selling things online. All right, it's a really cool box, and let me tell you all the reasons why. It's full of great things. First off, we have your influencer light. This is an awesome light. So it goes up about 2 feet, maybe 18 inches, 2 feet. And it has a mirror in the middle, so you can like put your phone up there and you can do your makeup in your mirror, and you've got your perfect light, and it's got 3 brightnesses and 3 color settings. It's amazing. And you can also use it to photograph your products, and I'll show you how in a minute. Okay, so now we have this, which I'm not gonna open because I have it right here. Let me get this out of the way. All right, I love this. This is so fun. So this little fun guy, see if I can tip it forward. See, it's got a little TB on it. Wait, here we go. Here we are. So this is super fun for showing people lashes. So on your lives, you can just hold the lash up to show them what it looks like, right? Or you can do that in person. You can glue them on, or you can just put some magnetic liner on them and stick your lash to it. Isn't that fun? Okay, wait. Make sure so you can see better. So this is what it looks like. So fun. So it's in that little box. I won't put it all together for you. All right, back to this one. You get an awesome Tori Belle tote bag, and it's got 2 big pockets in it. So one for like your laptop or whatever, and then the other side for all your supplies. And this little pin, and if you order this, make sure that you look for the little pin. It's in a pretty small little bag. Okay. And then we have one of my favorite parts, a new backdrop. So this is a full-size behind you backdrop that you can use for products or you can use for yourself. Super fun. And then this is my favorite part. Okay, so the problem is we have popcorn in here, so we're just going to have to do that. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is so cool. So this is actually a light box. It's not just a box. So what you do is we give you these super amazing backgrounds. So these are cardboard double-sided backgrounds, and what you do, I'm going to open this thing. It's 1,000 degrees in here. Slide chair. I mean, I know I told you once before, but it's still 1,000 degrees in here. It might be getting hotter. It could be 1,100 degrees now. It's hot. My natural dewy look is actually a natural dewy look. It's not just my makeup. All right. So we have these 4 super awesome backdrops. So side, do one at a time. Side 1, see if you guys can see. There we go. Side 1, side 2. And then we've got this one, which is black on side 1, white on side 2. This one that is brick on side 1 and satin on side 2. And this one, which is, can you see that? There we go. Marble side 1, glitter side 2, however you want it to be. There we go. All right, so here's what you do. Let's say we want to do the glitter coming down onto a black backdrop. We take our box and we put the black on the bottom and the glitter going down to the black backdrop on top. There we go. And the box is a light box, right? So then, see if I can keep it. There you go. So then you put your products in there and you use your phone and you do amazing product photography for your lives, guys. How cool is that? Isn't it awesome? And then you've got the little light in there to help you do it. So this is so fun, and we will be adding, in the future, we'll add different backdrops for it and different things for the box. So I am super excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. It is commissionable, as I said before, so that means you get commissions for it. It is $99. We do charge shipping on this because it is it's not a customer item, and also because it's a big box, honestly. But we want to be able to make it commissionable. So you'll see it for $129 on the website in US dollars. The QV is for the $99 that it costs. The rest is the shipping. And so you will get QV on the $99 sale, which is awesome, which means that if you purchase it and you're an affiliate, which you should be, I think you actually have to be, you're really getting 25% back. So $24 and most of the change. So it's $24.95 or something like that. Anyway, so it's very exciting. We're super excited about it. On my next live, Jess, our amazing graphic artist and photographer, is going to work with me, and we're going to show you some fun photo shoot things you can do with it on the live. So that's going to be super exciting. Okay. Also, don't forget to share and comment and do the call to action so that you can win prizes next week. And it is, here's your call to action. Post a photo of you and your favorite Tori Belle lip gloss using the hashtag TBBeautiful. So 2 B's, TBBeautiful. So don't forget, share, comment, photo of you and your favorite product of Tori Belle's hashtag TBBeautiful. Yay. All right. More fun stuff, product reminders. We are having a brush kit sale right now, and you get a free brushy cleany tin. That's awesome, and it ends tonight. So you're getting $25 off plus the free brushy cleaning. That's a huge deal. So make sure if you guys don't have a brushy cleaning, by the way, you have to. It is the best thing ever. And if you don't know, we call it brushy cleaning thingy. It used to be called the Tori Belle brush cleaner, but we changed the name because every time I use it, I'm like, oh, where's that little brushy cleaning thing? And everybody started saying you should call it brushy cleaning thing. So we actually changed the name. So that's what it's called now, the brushy cleaning thing. So definitely get that. That ends tonight. All month, we have 20% off all Ignite lip gloss, 24K lip gloss, and a Radiance lip gloss until 9 p.m. on July 31st. So that's all month. July makeup fix items, not available in the UK. Sorry, guys. We have Spy Lash and Incognito press palettes, and I did my live on those last week if you want to check it out. These are, you guys, Those purples are the purples. Like the purples. Those, like, they're amazing. They're like that exact color everybody's always trying to get in a purple. Telling you, that is like the best palette. Plus, you've got that pink is awesome as a base for it, and a blush, and a lip. It's like perfect. And an underbrow. I mean, like, seriously, those 3 little colors are like a whole face. It's crazy. You wouldn't think they would be, but they are. So check that out. We have our Mixed Berry Momentum, which we're getting rave reviews on the flavor. So that is available in Canada and the US right now. And our July lash of the month is the Epic Illusion Lash Bundle. So lash bundle of the month is Epic Illusion Lash Bundle. So get those all month for $10 off the bundle, which is a crazy deal. I think it's like more, it's about, what, 40% off? Yeah, it's 40, yeah, it said it on the sign. It's 40% off the retail price if you buy them separately. Okay, so we have, oh, here's a story. So we had a little snafu, and we accidentally launched a bundle before we were supposed to launch it. So we have a new bundle, yay! So we have a new Brave bundle, and it is the Repair and Restore bundle. We'd had a lot of requests for this. The only problem is we're out of collagen right now, so when you order it, you're going to get your collagen a little bit later. It's going to ship out probably a week from now. Okay, so, but it is a great bundle, and it includes Immunolite, Immunize, and collagen. So this is like the, I'm going to be healthy, my joints will be healthy, I'm going to look good, my skin will be healthy, my nails will be healthy, I'm not going to get sick, I can sleep, and I'm hydrated. Like, it's all those things. So that is the Restore and Repair bundle, and it is $137 US and $177 Canadian. And then, of course, we have, you know, discounts for subscription and all that good stuff. So as I said, collagen's out of stock, a week or so. New pricing on the website. This was part of that same little snafu. It is accurate. It is slightly more for some of the bundles right now, but that is because we are launching another bundle, another set of bundles that are a larger discount than before. So, and those will be 90-day bundles at 15% off. So we're kind of in a little transitional period here. Let's see. And those come out in August, the 90-day challenge bundles with the challenge and an app and all the things, and it's amazing. You're going to love it. Okay, so we have some weekly prize giveaways. Oh, and you guys get the amazing Brushy Cleanie tin that I was just telling you you have to have. It's the best thing ever. As a matter of fact, I don't have the tin, but I have the Brushy Cleanie out of my clutch, and they do the same thing. So let me just show you guys like how amazing this is. Okay, so have a brush. I'm putting our blackest black on it. Putting it on my hand. Okay, you all know that you would have to clean this brush, right? To use a light color on it. So I take my Brushy Cleanie and I just do this. Give it some good brushiness. Look at nothing. Okay, put a light color on, no black. Ridiculous. Seriously, like, you can't do that without washing brushes. This is what I'm saying. If you don't have this, you can't do your makeup. You just can't really get it where you want it to be. So I'm saying, if you don't have it, you need it. Really, seriously, it like changes the game. Now here are our weekly live winners. Stephanie Erb, Lisa Ray Barrera, Kristen Tracy. Now for our affiliate live winner, Trish Bingston. Don't forget, comment on our Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget the hit and win. This is like my favorite thing. I love the hit and wins because we used to always do like, you do the thing and then you're put in a drawing. This is way better. You do the thing and you win, period. There's no drawing, you win. So that is so much cooler. So we have the new 222, which is a mentor incentive. So the first two is the $2 enrollment. So you get the $2 enrollment and you mentor 2 people up to advanced affiliate for the first time or the first time since July of 2021. And you will win 2 prizes. So a TV luggage cover, which is super popular, and a custom personalized TB or Brave tote bag. And it is a really cool tote bag, and you are going to love it. Now we also have the personal sales incentive. And these overlap. You can get both. So if you hit $1,000 in personal sales, you get an exclusive limited edition lippy. And it is in a really cool bling, like once ever. Well, okay, maybe not ever, but this is the first time and we're only making a couple hundred of them or however many people hit this. So it's going to be a really cool bling bottle, and it is a custom color that we are making in-house, so you cannot just go get another one. And it is sitting in the other room waiting, and it's a really pretty color with like a hologram glitteriness in it, and it's like really pretty. Okay, and you also get the TB Lippy keychain carrier, which we do not sell. You have to earn them. So those are super fun hit and wins for the month. I'm stoked about these. I think they're really good. Plus, we're launching the new bonuses in the comp plan, so it's going to also be like way easier to make more money when you start out. So I'm very excited about that. All right, Punta Cana. Okay, you guys, this is huge. Travel points are updated, and the final numbers are there for you to view in your backstage. Tonight, the buy-in ends. Totally. So if you're going to buy in or purchase the rest of your points for your trip and your +1 trip and or your +1 trip, you have to do it tonight by 9 p.m. Pacific time. We literally can't make exceptions and do it the next day. We can't. It will be like out the door. So have to do it tonight. So don't forget. I do not want you guys to be like crying and freaking out because you forgot. To buy in, you must submit a customer support ticket with, okay, well, there's a typo. It says with customer support. That is how that works. Okay. And they'll verify the number of points you need, and they'll generate and send you an invoice to your account. Once you purchase the trip for yourself and your +1, you will receive an email with a registration link from Destinations approximately 24 hours later. Don't worry, you're not past the deadline at that point. This is just the buy-in deadline. There's a couple more days where we'll be sending these things out. Registrations must be complete, so this is the very end of the process, by July 16th at 9 p.m. If you do not receive an email, please, within 24 hours, immediately contact us at tbincentivetrip@toribellecosmetics.com. And as I said, no exceptions. All right, and to be eligible to go on the trip, you must be an active affiliate in good standing. You cannot sell or transfer your trip if you cannot attend. If you bring a +1, it can be anybody you want, period. But you have to go with them. You can't just have them go without you. Okay, because that'd be weird. And back to the call to action, which means we're already ready for questions really soon. Call to action is take a picture of yourself with one of your favorite Tori Belle products and hashtag TBBeautiful. So 2 B's, TBBeautiful. Okay, and also comment and share to win. Okay, it's question time, you guys. So V is out because she has work being done on our house, and Megan is out. Wait, where's Megan? Conference.
Or some conference.
Some conference, something important that she's learning about. She is a good learner. Anyway, so we have Jess here, and she is going to ask me the questions. What'd you find, Jess?
Does the beauty box ship to all countries?
Does the beauty box ship to all countries? Yes, it does. And the price, it will round up and include shipping. It'll meet the shipping threshold in your country, so you don't have to worry about additional shipping being added to it. The shipping's already included in the price. And you will have the same QV as in the US, $99 worth of QV. Or 99 points. Okay.
Can we order more than one box?
Can you order more than one box? Yes, you can. There's really no way for us to keep you from doing it even if we wanted to, but no, you can. But you do have to be an affiliate to order the box. So if you have friends that want them, you can order them for them, or you can have them give you $2 and sign them up to be affiliates and get their box that way.
When should hold up be applied? Before or after applying magnetic liner and lashes?
So hold up, it is kind of up to you. So when I like to put hold up on is after I do my eyeshadow, but before I do my eyeliner and my lashes. And the reason for that is it seals my eyeshadow so it doesn't get on my amazing Ultra Wing, here it is, liner. Because I'm sure most of you know that the thing that ruins most of these kinds of liners, any kind of thing with a felt tip, is all the powder that gets on it from your eyeshadow. So I like to do mine, at least on my eyes, right after I do my eyeshadow. But you can definitely just do it. You can do it over, it won't hurt your lashes. You can do it on your whole face after. Just don't do it before you put all your makeup on. It's not meant to like seal your skin before makeup. It goes after.
Why do you wear wigs?
Oh, so I wear wigs, well, for a couple of reasons. One, because I like to have different hairstyles and try on all sorts of different things. But the main reason why I wear wigs is because I have an OCD or disorder called trichotillomania. People call it trick. And that means that I compulsively pull my hair out. So one, it keeps me from pulling my hair out. So my hair grows back, which is great. And if I do pull a wig hair to death, I don't care. I'll just buy another wig. And it also helps me get out of the habit of pulling my own hair. If I get used to pulling hair in a weird place where my hair doesn't exist, that's very handy. But it also covers up any little spots that I may have that are growing back. I tend to like right around here, around there, some bald spots, but it's fine. And just so you guys know, if you happen to be someone who pulls hair, picks hair, bites your nails, bites your skin, whatever, hiding it doesn't help. It actually makes it worse. And I think most people are very, very understanding if you just explain to them, this is an OCD disorder. I can't control it any more than I can control my magnetic lashes sticking to the liner. Like, it just goes there by itself. I really don't even realize it and do all the things that I can to mitigate that. But it's not a choice and it's not something I can consciously fix. And I'm not doing anything wrong. Just like a diabetic isn't doing anything wrong if they don't produce insulin. So if you happen to be in a similar situation, I highly recommend that you just tell people. It is a lot easier just to be honest about it and explain it to people so that they're not constantly trying to fix you. So that's my advice on that. What else?
How do you earn a cruise?
Okay, so earning a cruise, like I mentioned before, that I was on is different than earning an incentive trip because cruises are done by leaders. And so in this particular instance, the leader who set up the cruise was Julie Kelly, and she came up with a fun idea where she had a bingo card, which, by the way, we're going to make some bingo cards because it was really fun, and I like bingo, and so does everybody else. It's super fun. So she had a bingo card, and then her team had a certain amount of time to do everything on that bingo card, like a blackout, if you play bingo. And then she chose from those people. And I don't know if she did a drawing out of those people or if they were just the first ones to complete the card. But it was, I believe, the first 10 people. And so we had an amazing time. So ask your leaders. Make sure that you know and you stay active on all of their chats and, you find out what's going on because there's a lot of fun opportunities out there that aren't corporate. So make sure that you guys are hanging out with your leaders and you're paying attention to all the fun stuff you can do. What else?
Can we sell Brave wholesale?
Yes, you can sell Brave wholesale. Do it. Go for it. Absolutely. And we do have all the wholesale stuff backstage. And there's actually even special paperwork for Brave and for Ascend and for lashes. So definitely, yes. And everything you need is already there for you. Okay.
When will the comp plan be updated?
The new comp plan update, I believe it will be posted today if it's not already there. So today at the latest. I'm so excited about that. You guys should definitely go check it out. So the big thing you want to look at is the bonuses because that's where there's some changes and they're all good changes. You're going to love them. What else you got for me?
Why can't we transfer trips?
Why can't we transfer? This is the incentive trip. So here's why. So initially, when we planned incentive trips in the first place, it was before COVID. And so the first couple, people either couldn't get passports because there was like a year wait and there's no expediting, or they couldn't get vaccines because they didn't qualify for one yet in their area or because their age or whatever, and you had to have a vaccine to go. So because of those two things, the first 2 years, we made exceptions and allowed people to do that because they couldn't go due to no fault of their own. But it was never the intention for the trips to be monetary prizes. So I figured a really good analogy is pageants because it's something I understand really well. And I think most people have seen like Miss USA or Miss America or whatever. So let's say that you are competing in the Miss America pageant and you have 100 points and that's a perfect score and you're going to win Miss America. So those points aren't a monetary thing. You can't trade them in for $100. They're just points towards an award, right? So this is the exact same thing. They aren't units of money or units of value. They're points towards an award. And in the case of the pageant, that award is being Miss America and getting to travel as Miss America and all the trips and all that stuff. Now, if you get the 100 points and you decide, I don't want to be Miss America, you can't be like, hey, Minnesota, come here, you're Miss America now. You get all my prizes and you're going to travel for me. That is not how it works. So it's the exact same thing. This is an award that a person earns by doing a set of things, and that's how we keep track of those things with those points. So it's not a monetary value. It's not a bonus. We give out millions of dollars in bonuses, literally millions upon millions of dollars in bonuses for those things. And those, of course, you can give your money to whomever you want. And just like Miss America, the travel is part of the title. So you can't go travel, if you're not Miss America, and even if she gave it to you, they won't let you. Neither can your chaperone, for example. So just like your +1 doesn't need to be with you. However, her prizes like, a pretty ring or, a bunch of makeup, sure, she could give those away just like you could give away your swag. So I hope that kind of encompasses the whole thing and makes it more understandable that it's an award for you. It's not a bonus. And there's actually one other thing that's actually really important, and that is the purpose of the trip. Yes, it is to reward people, but it's also to create culture. So it's something that we put a lot of both, money and time and energy into doing for you guys so that you can help build the culture of your team. We don't do it just as a reward. We also do it as part of a plan to help you guys build the culture of your team. So if you earn that award and you don't do it, and your team sees that, they're not as likely to want to be involved because they don't see you being involved. So this gives you an opportunity to be part of the culture, to show them how to be part of the culture, and to do something fun at the same time. So those are the reasons why we even have the trip. Not as a bonus, because we have bonuses separately, but as a part of our culture and as a way to give you guys an award who've done an awesome job. And we do want everybody to be able to come, though, and see the culture. So that's why we allow buy-ins. And I hope that was super clear, and I know it was long-winded. Sorry.
And can we sell all the products in all the countries?
Okay, that is a great question. So we will be able to sell all products in all countries. We're hoping in under 2 months. We won't be able to have people signing up to sell in all countries in 2 months, but they will be able to get on our US website and order from any country. So that's what we're working really hard on right now. There's a couple things, and it kind of depends on where you live, that's keeping us from doing it right now, plus a technology issue. So one of the things is that, for example, in Australia or the UK, we can't just sell things that are supplements without them approving it. However, if they're on a US, because we have a website that is in Australia and the UK, but if they're on a US website, just like we do Brave in Canada, then they can just order as an import. So we have to first put all of the websites together, which we're doing now, and then we have to add the ability to sell into every country. So that's what we're doing, and it will be very soon. So a month or two from now, you guys will be able to buy anything you want in any country. It will not be all free shipping, though. I'm sorry. It's just really expensive to ship to other countries. So you will have to pay shipping. But you'll be able to buy anything you want pretty soon.
I think
That's it. That's all we have time for. Okay, you guys. I will see you next Thursday. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. And hopefully you're not as hot as I am right now, unless you love being really hot. And then I hope you are. Okay. Oh, shoot. I was going to tell them something funny, but never mind. I could do it next week. Okay, I'm just going to tell them really quick. Okay, so this was really funny to me. So I did not know until a couple days ago what XYZ meant. Do you know? Okay, I'm going to give it a second. If you know what XYZ means, just put it in there right now. I want to see what you think XYZ means. All right, it means examine your zipper. I did not know that until now. How many people have said XYZ, and I know what they meant, put your zipper up, but I just didn't know why they called it XYZ. And so Bob said, examine your zipper in the car. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's why they say XYZ. And he goes, XYZ, nobody says that. I'm like, well, why do you think you say examine your zipper? It's XYZ. And he's like, no, nobody says that. And I was like, okay. So he learned that on the same day that I learned what it meant, which I thought was funny. All right, now you can all go home and tell people XYZ and see if they all know what you're talking about. All right, bye. Have a good weekend.